same time, bro.
is crazy.
I was about to say shout out to bro, but he talks like this.
That don't keep niggas engaged.
No cap. SXY. Give me this. Who's betting on Yo-Yo not cursing? I'll try. I'll try.
We not cursing this whole video.
And today we got woman exposes her cheeks out at Disney World trend. How do you combine cheeks in Disney World into a trend? How,
trying to see more than Lola's bunnies. Hold on. I think I got one more in the tuck. Shit so fat, Velma could even see that Joe without her glasses on.
Don't even think that's
Disney.
That's
Cartoon Network.
Hey man, you already know the vibes. Let's just get straight into it. Be sure to check out my stuff.
Not Yo-Yo.
Be sure to check out Stanley's stuff.
Stanley Live.
And that being said, let's just get straight into it.
Tennis skirts and cheeks that I saw at Disney World gave me secondhand embarrassment. It's gonna take me 2 weeks to recover from.
Y'all been clapping real loud for everything they do. I saw that Disney.
Bubble skirts. What's a bubble skirt?
I don't know.
All right, bet.
Skirt with bubbles.
Draw the line though. Okay.
Like why do you dislike them? I don't dislike them. I'ma get me one.
Man, I remember when I was a kid, my uncle, he would always be watching rated R movies downstairs, and I would be able to like kind of see the scenes and
I've caught my dad watching movies like a couple times.
I'm not gonna lie.
stuff like that from the top of the stairs, but he wouldn't see me. And then when he leaves the house, I would steal that tape and put
Okay, yeah, now you're horny, because I never went that far.
Put it in my VCR in my room. My mama never knew about this, and she's probably gonna be mad seeing this, but I wanted to see something. I mean, I was a young dude that was curious. Or stealing magazines and locking the bathroom door.
Dang, I never did that specifically. But the movie that was closest to that, if you know, it was Soul Plane. The joint with Kevin Hart, where like he went on the plane, he got stuck in the seat. That nigga got like a crazy deal from like he sued them. He got mad bread. He made his own airline.
$1 cheered. X100. Yo-Yo and Stanley remind me of me and my brother. Love y'all.
Love you too. Appreciate it.
Your brothers are, you and your brother are like very tall, very handsome, successful black men, right? Because that's the only way I would y'all would be reminded of it.
And gang bang from time to time.
Right. Because like if y'all were just like average Joes, I'd feel offended.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like they have to be getting money at niggas.
Tight. Like they had to be like beating niggas ass tight niggas.
Every single day.
Right. Hello? Oh, he's in his Bugatti. He can't type and drive at the same time. I'm glad we remind you. Wish. You wish too, nigga. We remind you of what the fuck? What the nigga?
Going out your way to be able to see some cheeks. Back in the day, these are the things you had to go through if you wanted to see some skin. Nowadays, you ain't got to go through none of that. I mean, I'm not even talking about how easily social media makes it to see some type of X-rated content. I'm talking about in real life. Like, you could be walking through the grocery store and
damn! This is our second time
on the same time, bro. It's crazy.
I was about to say shout out to bro, but he talks like this.
That don't keep niggas engaged.
No cap. It had me in a trance.
I was gonna say social media don't make girls easy to see, bro. Matter of fact, yo, bro, scroll through your TikTok, bro. Show them niggas, bro.
And bare booty cheeks. And I feel like men have been saying something about this for a while now.
Saying TikTok, like, bro. Come on, yo, bro. They not gonna see cheeks on your TikTok, bro. Go on TikTok, show these niggas, bro.
Like, ladies, this is too much. You know, men even try to police what their woman wears, saying, baby, I don't want you showing all your cheeks like that.
Are you tripping if your girl wears revealing clothing in public?
Depends how revealing. Because like to a certain degree, yes. It's like
nipple is like I wouldn't want my girl showing a nipple, but anything else, like I'm really not tripping. Like high shorts, like cleavage.
If her booty not hanging out the shorts, like I feel like
that's the booty version of nipple.
Yeah, okay.
Like anything below that.
I think we could draw the line at cleavage. I think like both cleavages.
I'm cool. I'm even cool with I had one of my exes. She had a shirt that like opened up in the middle and it showed like side.
Yeah, same. But like I feel like you know what cleavage I mean though, because I do think like if I'm going out to like a dinner or something.
No, that's different. You're not tripping.
So I feel like this is like a normal like you get what I'm saying? Like we're going to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get gas. I feel like that's where, because I think when you're going out to a special occasion, what you wear is actually like
there's a lot more.
Yeah, the line kind of moves depending on where I'm going. I'm not gonna lie.
I've never really given a fuck.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's not massive to me, bro.
But they're told that they're controlling when they say this. But now The ladies are tired of seeing cheeks.
Let me do this before I get canceled. I care, but I have never stopped a girl from what she want to wear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I just stopped her from being my girl. You know what I'm saying?
You let it play and you're like,
man, that doesn't look good.
Ladies are done. They're like, this is a cheek too many. The ladies are tired, y'all. But what got them to this point? Why the ladies tired? So let me introduce y'all to the new trend is wearing bubble skirts and tennis skirts. And
what is wrong with that?
if you're like me, you're probably like, what the hell is a bubble skirt or a tennis skirt? So I'm going to go ahead and put it up on the screen.
If I went on a date with a girl and she wore that,
That looks smooth. I ain't gonna lie.
I'd be like, dang.
I gotta see something. We gotta get more into this.
For you right here. So you probably thinking to yourself, oh, they just wearing that to the club or maybe like a 21 and older festival or something like that. Nah. Check this out right here.
So this past weekend, me and two of my bestest homegirls in the whole wide world went to Epcot in Orlando to celebrate my birthday. March 29th, big Aries energy, woo woo, you know, whatever. Okay, cool. So we get there, and of course, everybody's dressed up. I did the aerial thing.
I really hope this video isn't glazed, bro. Like, it looks just like regular tennis skirts.
Come on, talk to me.
My homegirl did Sleeping Beauty, drinking, whatever. We all dressed up in our little fits, and it was cute. So it was different groups of girls that were there. Black women specifically. I'm calling you out because I wouldn't be me if I didn't. Okay, so Disney World is a family-friendly amusement park. Keyword on family. The amount of tennis skirts and ass cheeks that I saw at Disney World gave me secondhand embarrassment it's going to take me 2 weeks to recover from. There is no reason why you are dressed up as Princess Tiana and your ass is hanging out the bottom of your skirt. It's not. And
that's what I was going to say. If it's just those skirts, how it look on those women at the beginning, I actually don't think it's a problem.
At all.
But, and what she's saying with your junk hanging voluptuously, beautifully, graciously, sexily. My fault.
No, I didn't mean to hit you.
Oh, it didn't hit me.
All right, baby.
But if it's hanging like that underneath the dress, like if it's actually hanging underneath the dress, then that's a problem.
I feel like, yeah.
Like what we were saying, like bottom cleavage.
Yeah, it stops right there. I feel like unanimously, like people see that as obnoxious too, because people say the same thing about Daisy Dukes.
Yeah, but I would go on record and say that has less to do with the skirt and more to do with the person, because it's like two parts. It's like the person's body, so they know that they can't wear that in that scenario. You get what I'm saying? Because if I say bubble skirt, it could be a skinny shorty wearing a bubble skirt right now.
Yeah, you
wouldn't see shit.
That bitch gonna look like a gown.
That shit gonna look like a dress. You know what I'm saying? She gonna look like a Disney princess. Ariel, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, if you're OD thick and curvy, I don't think that has to do with the dress necessarily. It's more so your body type. And
but like, you can wear a dress that's proportioned enough to look good on you and still have the short tennis skirt effect on it.
I agree.
As long as your cheeks ain't hanging out, you fine.
Exactly. I'm talking about March the 29th. Y'all was at Disney World, and it was ass everywhere. Ass everywhere. We talking about babies in strollers, 5-year-olds walking around with their daddies. Like, a family-friendly amusement park. Do y'all have to hoe up every damn event? Help me to understand. What would make you comfortable enough to wear a tennis skirt so short it's 6 inches of raw ass hanging out the bottom of it?
Yeah, see, that's
having 6 inches to spare is crazy though.
But I'm gonna need the footage though. Like,
we really need that. She said
Yeah.
hanging out in 6 inches. That means that's a spare 6 inches. That's like this.
Damn. I need to go to Disney, nigga. Oh, shoot. What the heck, bro?
Spare? Man. You got it to spare?
I'm trying to see Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I ain't gonna lie. Man, what? Hey, cat. For the video, though. For
tight.
Like, learning purposes.
Tight.
Disney World. My God.
Raw ass at Disney World. Y'all got your cheeks out at Disney World? Like, what are you trying to do? You trying to turn on Mickey Mouse? Like, what is the intent? Walking through Disney World with your cheeks out. I don't get it. But the ladies that she's talking about in the video, I guess there was some ladies at Disney World, they seen that video, and they're like, hold on. I was there that day.
Oh, Smoke.
Oh, look, we wore our tennis
Smoke.
skirts that day. She must be talking about me.
I can't make any judgments until I see pictures. Like, joke aside.
Yeah.
I can't make any. Well, joke's still there. I can't make any judgment until I see it because she could be exaggerating.
That's why I'm very much fence sitting right now.
Yeah.
But I think she's exaggerating that 6 inches of cleavage because do you know how much 6 inches is, my nigga?
At that point, you're not even showing ass. You're showing art. Yeah. I'm not like. What? Nigga, what?
That joke was created by Walt Disney himself.
Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, I agree.
Hey,
She gonna turn that shit to SeaWorld, nigga. What is you talking about?
a woman that was there at Disney World that day made this video right here.
Talk to me.
Princess Tiana. I went to
Okay, if these are the women she's talking about, she's bugging.
Yeah, I agree.
Epcot on March 29th. I'm replying to the young lady's Ashanti's video, who was also there celebrating her birthday.
Because these are just regular tennis
Is it
skirts.
one thing where like it gets shorter in the back? Like, cause I don't know. Right?
Even then, like,
it's like
from our
if you
view
turn
right
around
now,
and you're walking on some shit, is it like flashing up? Cause I'm not saying I agree. Like where they're sitting right now, I don't think these are bad.
Type.
But they do go like this.
yeah.
So I'm wondering if when you're walking,
Or like on some like you're
Or
wearing a book
wind
bag
or
and it
some
like
shit.
right. But that's just an accident though. Like I feel like that's different than wearing it on purpose.
I feel like accident and intentional. I still think her point gets across that your butt cheeks were showing. Not that
I agree.
Not that you
No.
were wrong or right for them showing, but your butt cheek was showing.
I
to
agree.
kids.
But for example, say I'm at the gym
Right.
wearing like wearing like them 5-inch seam shorts.
Yeah. And
I'm
your
just
meat
trying to
slip
look
out.
at my quads, right?
Yeah.
Now let's say I go to shoulder press, my meat slip out.
Right.
Okay, I still did show meat, but it was an accident. So I don't. I tried, bro. I tried. You know what's crazy? I was gonna say spare 6 inches to like really commit to the bit, but I couldn't, bro. Because I wouldn't have been able to. What I'm saying is Janet Jackson, bro. Like wardrobe mishaps happen. You know what I'm saying? But like the picture that I'm seeing right now, this doesn't look crazy to me.
Right, but if a wardrobe mishap happened in front of your kid, you're still gonna be like, damn.
Type
you
shit.
know what I'm saying?
Type shit. But I'm not gonna go home, go on TikTok, and be like, "Y'all ladies need to."
Yeah, no normal person's gonna do that.
I ain't doing
These aren't
that.
the normal people, bro.
Type shit.
As we all know, that TikTok is a new trend that everybody go, they hang out with their girls.
Janet Jackson had an excuse. No, I was using her as an example. Like, yeah, it wasn't her fault. Like, it was an accident.
Yeah.
That's like I'm trying to say the accident kind of excuses it a tad. Not enough to be like,
To be like the
oh, it
person's
never
a horrible person.
type.
Yeah.
Hey,
no.
your dress is shown. Like
Yeah,
that
exactly.
right there. Like not go home, make a TikTok. Oh, my child's eyes. Like
I'm on the kid. I'm trying to see.
it's legit.
They have a good time. Most girls go for their birthday or just a good trip just to hang out. I was Princess Tiana. I was
Not mine.
also celebrating my
Come on, bro.
fault.
Same timing of the joke too, bro.
That was bad.
birthday. Also, big Aries energy. And I'm making this video
She got waves.
not to be confrontational, but
so.
just to get things out there. For one, what you have on don't determine who you are as a person.
Right.
To say that, oh, we were hoeing it or whatever she said, I don't know the exact words, but what you wear doesn't define who you are.
Like that's OD. They're just like wearing Disney.
What you wear does not define who you are. However, what you wear does alter the perception of who you're trying to be.
Like,
I will say that.
I'm
Like,
with that.
if I'm wearing mad bandanas, tat on my face, you're gonna get the impression hoodlum. But
Oh, it was the shiesty. My fault.
this nigga, bro. But
Dress! Just take my phone! Sorry, that was my last one. My bad.
Number one. Number two, we all were having a good time, and everybody that goes to Epcot
this
pretty much
nigga,
like wears. This is the trend. Everybody wears.
So in the chat say he has a gun.
Yo, stop for authorities pull up for real. I'm a
You know, the shirts with the skirts and hang with their girls.
He's reaching.
He's reaching. Damn.
Everybody have a good time.
She got hard.
So I'm naturally thick. I don't have a BBL. I don't have any surgery of any kind. Because
You got evidence of that? I can't, you know what I'm saying? We can't just take their words in the video.
Niggas start watching videos about ass and start wanting to cross-examine.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
You want to work sided,
We gotta see some proof eventually, bro.
All right, bro.
I'm saying,
You got it. You got it,
Hey,
gang.
bro.
you're not comfortable in your skin does not mean that I'm not comfortable in my skin. And Epcot was really fun. We had a ball. And as far as kids, who care? That's their kids.
Nah. But
you had me, then you lost
the
me.
thing is, she's talking about hypothetical people. Like, I feel like if you're hoeing on purpose,
right,
and you're like, that's your kids, not my kid, you're fucked up.
Fucked up.
I'm talking about this specifically.
Yeah.
This is calm, bro.
I agree.
Like, I think I'm losing the plot of the video. I don't know what she's talking. Is she talking about this specifically, or is she talking about hypothetically?
This girl right here?
Yeah. Is she talking about these outfits specifically?
I think she's talking about these outfits specifically.
Yeah, I think it's fine. But like, if she's talking about like a girl purposely wearing like club attire to Disney and being like, "That's your kids, not mine."
I think she made a switch. Made a switch.
Maybe I'm missing that.
I'm forever gonna wear what I'm comfortable in. Every last one of those skirts had shorts under them, and these
are fine.
Oh, they got shorts.
So it doesn't even matter.
Doesn't even matter at all. It doesn't matter at all.
Video is strictly for clarification and just so you guys can see what we had on.
We just gonna stop the video right there. What you have doesn't define you. To what extent? Because if I'm dressed up in a police officer uniform, you gonna run to me for some help if you need some help, right? If I have a firefighter outfit on, you're gonna assume I could put out some fire. What you have on may not define you, but it definitely says something about the consideration you have for the environment that you're in. Like, you don't go to a funeral wearing pink. You don't go to a church wearing a bikini. Like, there's a time and place for everything. And the fact that you say, oh, those kids, oh, those are their kids. You know, who cares?
No, that's morally crazy. That is morally crazy.
I agree with him, but the thing is, I don't think the skirts were that bad. That's where it's tripping.
And they had shorts. I'm assuming we're talking about hypothetical women because the women in the picture did nothing wrong.
I agree.
Like, that's what I'm assuming.
There had to be more than her at that theme park that day that was doing that.
You know what it was? I think old girl, the first girl, like saw the dresses, right? Made like a joke with her friend or something. Like, damn, they got. They hyped themselves up in the joke so much to the point where she went home. Because you and me have done, like, we've seen something exaggerated to each other and be like, you know what I'm saying?
It was about 5 niggas. It was about 10. Bro, 50 niggas pulled up on this
whole time. 2 niggas.
2 people
sat at a table next to us.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, we would be in the car. Damn, nigga, I thought we was gonna get backdoored, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Why that cafe got so many niggas in it?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's what happened.
And it was 4 white people.
Yeah. I think that's what happened, bro.
Yeah,
I think that's what happened.
Adults that have morals and some type of respect. I don't think it takes a genius to realize that kids aren't supposed to be exposed to certain stuff. And then it takes me to the last point. If you had on jorts or skirts or whatever the hell y'all be calling it, if you had on shorts, she's probably not talking about you.
Probably talking about
that's
you.
What, yeah, that's what I was saying.
That's why, like, I can't really form an opinion on this video. I don't know what we're talking about.
I think we were talking about bubble skirts.
Yeah, I did not see no bubble skirts. I saw bubbles in skirts.
I didn't even.
Come on now. I'm trying to pop.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Nah, that was one. I'm not gonna lie, man. That was hard, bro. That was. I like those out of you.
Like
I like
a red balloon. My fault.
I like those out of you.
I think a hit.
If I was in a 20v1, I'd literally probably go on the weather app on my phone during the interview.
I think I would evaporate.
Yeah, tight.
Dog would holler in this situation, so you probably feel a little guilty. But if she said she saw cheeks, if you didn't have your cheeks out, man, what you making videos for? But the fact that you said that
joke was ass.
I see what you did there.
I like the way you think.
Who cares about the kids? It just opens up Pandora's box of a bigger problem that I see in today's time. People will die on the hill to make a point. They'll throw all morals and ethics and logic out the window
to make the point that like, she was like, my dress ain't bad, fuck your kid. Just like, you could just say the dress ain't bad.
Yeah. That's actually crazy. Yeah. I didn't even think about it like that.
She wanted to use that to prove the point so bad that she was,
man,
just to make a point for their individual selves, self-love, self-acceptance, when the only thing you're really being is selfish.
Kind of crazy to see y'all calling the women wearing bubble skirts to Disney hoes when they're not hoes. They're just selfish. The women are waking up, and I mean that. I just don't know how to interpret what you're seeing from your
W beard. completely off topic.
Female counterpart, because y'all been clapping real loud for everything they do. Ass out at Disney is where y'all draw the line, though. Okay, it's not them being hoes, it's them being selfish. They're not looking to pick up men at Disney World, hopefully, Lord Jesus. They just looked in the mirror and said, by my standards, I look good. So I'm gonna wear these booty cheeks out and take these pictures for the gram because I look good, without thinking that there will be families everywhere. That's all this is. Selfishness.
It's dramatic ass music.
Not being hoes, they just wearing the uniform of hoes. Understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you.
But I don't necessarily think the skirts are uniform of hoes.
Yeah,
that's the whole.
I get what he's saying.
I've been telling you this. Man, I've been telling you this. Yo, that is, y'all don't think about fucking nobody.
And ladies, if y'all going to Disney World trying to find a man, let me just tell y'all something. The only brothers that's in Disney World
have families.
Is brothers that's what they.
After this video, what? I'm planning a trip right now, boy. No cap, bro. Y'all about to see me out there with the yuck.
Yo, shut. Oh, hell nah,
out
bro.
There, bro.
All right, bro, you got it.
Family or with their kids, they not focused on no lady, especially not a lady with their cheeks out. Because there's no brothers getting together in the group chat like, yo, y'all trying to make a trip? Where y'all trying to go?
About to be. It's about to be. You think I'm playing?
Let's go to Disney World. Brothers ain't doing that. You're not about to find a group of handsome brothers looking for some ladies walking through Disney World while Mickey Mouse is walking back and forth. That's not the location for it. So I'm going to assume y'all ain't there looking for no men. But it's just so crazy to me because men have been saying this for the longest, that ladies, this is too much. Like y'all are starting to expose too much. I remember when ladies used to wear bras.
I don't think this is that big of a deal. Yeah. I think if we're talking about the bubble skirts in general, I don't think the skirts are that bad. But if you're thick and your cheeks is hanging out and you don't have jorts under it or whatever, you're wilding. If you do have jorts under it, go on. And you're not a hoe for wearing them. But if you're wearing hoe-ish attire, we're not saying you a hoe, but you might look like sometimes. But that's, neither here nor there, bro. That's all for you.
At the end of the day, put the mouse ears in the bag.
No cap, man. Just go to Disney World, man.
Hey, man, that's going to be the video. Hope you guys like it. We'll catch you guys in the next one. That's going to be it from us.